Hello everybody and welcome back. We are gonna inspect this. Oh. Well, guess that's not such a tasty food stall after all. Oh well. Hi, Senor Gunrunner. A tubby man with twice broken nose glances up at you from a pile of gun parts. He offers a gap-toothed smile. Nice firearms here. Good for protection. You got a husband or wife, you got kids, you keep them safe with one of these beauties. Quality is guaranteed. Your satisfaction's everything. Wanna buy? Bao know you're selling guns? Got Bao's permission to sell guns and weapons in this stall. You've been selling a lot of them, even more than usual. That's good enough for me. Ever heard anyone say prosperity is in the walled city? He snorts. If you're an organ legger or a gun runner or a triad, there sure as shit is. Otherwise, you're looking at a hand-to-mouth, meal-to-meal existence here. Show me what you got. We don't. Yeah. Don't really need anything, but, no thanks, gotta run. Cool. Well, at least we know where we can get equipment, right? Sure? Maybe? So the door has been secured by a series of heavy bars with old motors to retract them. Enter code. Is there red graffiti around here? Should we try it anyway? 5465. 5465. Hey! Oh. Why are there hellhounds? What? No, really, why are there hellhounds in there? Okay. Well, we'll mark them and go for it from there. Anyway, we got firepower, right? Surely. How much? We can't see how much health. Okay, well, just take a shot. Well, just taking another shot. There you go. Cool. And how about you go in here? You don't need to summon a spirit. That's overkill. You might as well give yourself aim, though. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, good. It's a low-level hellhound. It's nothing to worry about too much. Right? That's how it works, I think. So yeah, there are like two very distinct different like ways, like two different methods of of recording that I do for people will, like, anybody who watched Shadowrun Dragonfall will have recognized that there's like two very distinct different kind of sections of how I record these games. One in which I'm babbling about basically what I'm doing, mostly during combat, because I can't focus on the combat while I'm trying to talk about other stuff, and then also while I'm just, doing the silly dialogue with the dumb voices that I really shouldn't be doing because I can't do voices. So these aren't, I feel like these aren't terribly exciting to watch because I'm not, hey, cool. Old rusted water valve might be able to close off the flow of water that's pouring out of the broken pipe. Yeah. Flow of water ceases. Less clean water will run off into the streets now. Is that that's a good thing? Okay. Do we need to go back to her? Should I go back to her? I feel like I need to go back. Oh, yes, no, maybe? There's nothing down there. So yeah, like, I always feel a little self-conscious. Alright. Let's pop a save, because we don't want to kill this guy. Hey! Yellow Lotus Enforcer glares at you. You can see the outline of the old man's cred stick in his vest pocket. He flexes and his muscles bulge. What do you want? Step away, asshole, right now! I thought I'd relieve you of the burden of currency. Yeah, I'm leaving. I saw what you did to that old man back there. I'm here to get his money back. Do we want to provoke him? I got a better idea. Think I'll take your money instead. He licks his lips. Give me your cred sticks, or you'll get what the old man got. I'm not playing around. Shaking down a Shadowrunner isn't a good idea, sweetheart. Give me old man's stick before I put a hole where your head is. Unarmed, kick him in the face. He comes up short, frowning. His eyes shift from you to Duncan and to the assault rifle on Duncan's back. Hell with it. There's nothing on this old stick anyway. He tosses a cheap stick back to you. Balanced on its LED screen. LED screen, sure. Reads 063. You got what you came for. Now get out, yeah? I got a date in an hour. I don't need you messing it up. Remember this next time you decide to shake down an old man. He waves you off. Yeah, get out. Hey, cool. I mean, we'll do a good deed here and there where we can. Let's, can we talk to... Hey, sir. I don't want any trouble, boss. Please, just leave me be. Hand him back his cred stick. Here you go, man. Got this back for you. Oh, thank you. I don't have anything I could reward you with, but I appreciate what you did. It's fine. It's whatevs. Actually, can we talk? Can we talk to you again? All right. Well, no. Okay, but let's see if we can talk to the student again, I guess, while we're here. Where are you? You were like all the way down here, yeah? Yeah, like down here. Hi. Updates. The young woman startles at your approach, fumbling for something in her pocket. When she recognizes you, she relaxes. Is it done? It's done. Thank you. Thank you so much. The young woman sighs with relief. She opens the flap on her satchel, reaches inside, and produces a plastic sheath. I'm not magically active, so I can't see the flow of ki in the area. But I've got test strips, little sheets of paper embedded with ki-sensitive bacteria. It's a close relative of Fab, but it doesn't see much use outside of Hong Kong. She pulls the strip out of the sheath and holds it to the air. Within seconds, it turns ink black. She lets out a dejected sigh, her eyes shifting from the strip to her watch to the strip again. She looks utterly defeated. Damn it. I've been making adjustments for weeks now, trying to get the ki to circulate better, and nothing seems to work. If anything, this one went bad even faster than the control strips I took when I got here. Maybe you're doing it wrong. I followed the texts, done everything right. It should work. The ki here is rancid, that's obvious, but I swear it's even worse than it should be. No wonder this place is so disgusting. Student coughs and rests her head in her hands. That's it. I'm getting out of here in a little while. Gotta tell my advisor about this. Thanks for the help. Hope you don't stay long. I sure as hell won't. Well, okay. Alright. Fair enough. I don't know what more you expected. Don't know what I expected, to be honest, but we got it all cleared out. We like doing our side quests. Actually, I wonder if we can let's see, we got 7 now. So that I mean, that is objectively enough to spend on anything we want, really, but what do we want? We do like intelligence. We do kind of need, given the fact that we are a decker, we do need some intelligence. But charisma is pretty good too. Do we want to get a 3rd etiquette? I don't know. Do we? Could be useful. You never know when you're going to need to pull out a dialogue option. I like how there's no... So, like, there are... yeah, there's maximums. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like the the maximums for other classes are not shown in, like, or for other races, rather. They're not shown if you're not that race in this one. So that's, okay, cute. Because, like, yeah, trolls and orcs in the Returns and Dragonfall had a max int that was lower than elves. But it's not shown here. So apparently that's one of the changes they made to the UI as well. I should really just actually level up. Int or charisma? God, that is a tough choice, though. Ah, yeah, maximum for orcs. Oh, I guess int doesn't have a, That's interesting. Huh. Curious. Very curious. So maximum for orcs in drone combat is 8. But... huh. I'm intrigued. Anyway, alright. Int and ESP control. Expert system pro... yeah. Go for it. We'll get charisma next. Get ourselves third etiquette. This probably would have been more useful at the moment, but you know, what can you do? We do what we must because we can. So now I guess we're just sneaking into the do we want to go into the smuggler's den side or the hatch that we unlocked? Yeah. I say let's go with the smuggler's den first. Maybe. Okay. So now we need to, like, sneak around, I guess. Hope we don't get spotted, which we're gonna get spotted, like, right away, aren't we? Okay, let's go up here. Hi, guys. Door has... Uh-oh. 5465. No! Drat. We can't crack it? It's no, like... oh, jeez. Alright. So we're gonna have to wander around trying to, find the key code here. This can't end poorly. We're not gonna get caught, right? Yeah, there's a package data chip. Sure. We'll take that. Don't know what it's used for, but much like with adventure games, you pick up and hold on to literally everything because you never know when it's gonna come in useful. Oh, why do we not have the... oh. Oh, okay. 7881. I did not realize I had that. When did I get... Did she give me that? Did I... okay, well, whatever. We'll run with it. Enter key code 7881. Aha! Fantastic. Do we save again? Save... alright. Hi. You're all alone. Okay, cool. Hi. A large man in his 50s stands waiting, his heavily tattooed arms held in the fighter's stance. His bone structure is heavy. Corded muscle stands out on his arms and chest. In his youth, he must have been enormous. He doesn't talk so much as emit a low rumble. I don't know how you got in here, but you got my attention. Candygram for Strangler bow. You're a hard man to find. Can you guess who sent me with a message? I have a message from Kindly Cheng. A message from Cheng. I can't wait to hear you mangle it. He chuckles to himself. You speak Cantonese so well. Before I hear it, I have a little message for her, too. You tell Kindly Cheng that her operations are done in the walled city. Strangler Bao has given himself a promotion. Tell her that if she sends any more errand girls to visit him with another message, Strangler Bao is gonna send them back in a box. You think you can tell her that, errand girl? Should I write it down for you in English? Just slot the stick, listen to the message, and I'll be gone, okay? Play some video games, do triad stuff. Hold out the data stick. I don't get to hear you butcher the message. I'm sad. He grabs a small plastic drive from your hand, slots it into his trade player. Kindly Cheng stands erect, speaks directly to the camera. Mr. Bao, as everyone knows, you are a man of swift action. I respect that, and because of that respect, I will get right to the point. I know where your money is coming from. I know you have friends working for straw sandals like myself. They have been siphoning funds from their organizations. I know about the noodle shop that you launder the money through. I have tasted their broth and found it wanting. The old woman becomes flinty hard. You've been stealing from the Yellow Lotus, glorifying yourself with revenue that we have earned, and I have files to prove it. Bao's eyes widen as files begin to flit across the screen. Receipts, bank reports, personal communications between himself and his men. Kindly Cheng continues speaking, smooth and casual. Now, in light of our recent conflict, you might be wondering why I'm keeping this information to myself. Why I haven't exposed you so you could be dragged from your lotus den by the balls and slowly roasted on a rotisserie spit. In truth, I respect your ambition. You have a lot to learn about candor and loyalty, but I believe you still have value. I'm still willing to work with you. However, in order for that to happen, we need to come to an understanding about the nature of our partnership. Kindly Cheng steps forward, fills the screen. I own you, Bao. You and all your men. You are my fucking playthings. Dolls to twist and pose as I see fit. I am in this position because I am far better at this than you, and it's time you learned it. Accept what I am telling you, and we can get back to business. Prosper together. But if you continue your little rebellion, I will mail tiny pieces of you to your children and take the picture as they open the package. She produces one of her thin black cigars, lights it, holds the smoke a long time. You have 24 hours to return to the fold. If you aren't here licking my heels by then, the information will be released and you will become food for fish. Your choice, Bao. 24 hours. The message winks out. Strangler Bao turns away from the screen slowly. His skin is ashen. Get out. He pauses, casts his eyes to the floor. And tell Mrs. Cheng to expect me at Swift Winds tomorrow. He stands up straight. Tomorrow morning. I'll let her know. Go. Just go. Well, that was not quite as painful as it could have been. I guess we handily did not have to fight our way through a whole bunch of enforcers and whatnot. But hey, cool. Alright, let's go back up. Return to Hyoi. Wu holds up his hand for everyone to stop, turns to the two of you and hooks his thumbs in his belt. Well, that was a thing. Never thought I'd be shuttling messages between criminals and a Hong Kong syndicate. I can't imagine what Raymond would have wanted in the walled city. This place just feels wrong. Flew all the way here, hired runners for an escort. But why? This place makes you feel like your life has no value. Like there's no point to anything. Great life you have here. Gabe ignores the barb, scratches her head. I can't believe it. We actually delivered the old lady's message without anyone dying. I've had enough of triads. Let's get out of this pit. I'm with you, Gunshow. Don't need to see this place ever again. Gunshow? Seriously? His goggles pan down, come to rest on Gobbet. That's not gonna stick, is it? Return to Hyoi. Hyoi! Great success. It's hard to shake off the walled city. Its gravity clings to you as if wretchedness itself had grown tentacles. The sounds of suffering subside, but their echoes still thrum your insides. Gobbet walks slowly, head down and both hands on her stomach, whispering a conversation to someone or something that only she can see. Her rats are silent and remain hidden in her clothing. Wu pauses a moment, breathes a sigh of relief when you finally reach the streets, but returning to Hyoi isn't like coming home. Suspicious looks and closed mouths accent unsmiling faces that billboard a universal message. You don't belong here. Time to report back to Kindly Cheng and inform her that the message has been delivered. Get this business over with, get your sin burned, get on to the next step, whatever that is. You leave the City of Darkness behind, head to the Mahjong Parlor, and do a date with a crime lord. Cool. Let's go. Hey, and we got enough for our more charisma. Oh, come on, there we go. Now, what corporate security or socialite or academic? Ooh, let's go with socialite, actually, because we have not done much in the, oh, I wonder what's in the, oh, wait, yeah, we came, oh, hello, what's this? A large X fashioned from overlapping strips of peeling duct tape. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know what that's for, then. What about this? Did we already look at this? We probably did. Insulation on these heavy wires is cracked. They buzz and crackle occasionally. A straight drip. Okay. How about maximum law? Bins of electronics crowd in every dry patch of deck space on this rusty old boat. Young man wearing bulky virtual reality goggles glances your way for a moment and turns away in disdain. Who are you? He doesn't even look at you. Shop's closed. Get lost. Okay. I guess you don't want to... I guess you don't trust us yet or something? I don't know. Let's, alright, let's just go back to the Mahjong Court. Maybe once we're in the good graces of Kindly Cheng, we will be in the good graces of everybody here. Hi. We're back. Hi. Kindly Cheng watches you closely as you walk across the Mahjong parlor. As you approach her, Lieutenant leans in, brings her mouth close to the Triad Boss's ear. Cheng smiles and nods, her eyes never leaving you. There's a twinkle in the straw sandal's eye. I've heard from Bao. He got my message very clearly, and I understand that there were no casualties creating during your little delivery run. I am pleased and surprised. You gave... Okay, I get that a lot. Dry grin. Do you? Perhaps your bravado is warranted. We'll see. My message was delivered, and Strangler Bao is back in the fold, earning for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is completed. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. She pulls out her PDA, stabs a button with a lacquered fingernail. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless. Shadow people. Wu exhales heavily. His eyes remain focused straight ahead, but his shoulders sag. I didn't like the way my life was going, and I guess that's done. Yeah, I guess so, but I'm not. Wu pulls himself up to his full height. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identities, and took Raymond. He sets his jaw firm. That's all I can think about. Finding who did this. Finding Ray. Kindly Cheng holds up a hand. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. I've been thinking about what you told me earlier, and I agree. She eyes the room carefully and leans in. I can't just let this lie. Someone killed my runners. It would be a sign of weakness to the Yellow Lotus and the others if I do nothing. She rests her PDA on the Mahjong table facing you. The triad boss's tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button on his upside-down interface. She finds it and looks up at you again. I have news to share with you, my darlings, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. She taps the button and a recorded newscast appears on the screen. Raymond's photograph appears on the screen behind a reporter standing on the docks in Victoria Harbor. It's a picture you've seen before, a professional portrait taken for a press release about a youth center he was opening in the Redmond Barrens. Under Raymond's photo are the words, Seattle man killed. Another shooting involving the police department. A Seattle community organizer and industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest at Victoria Harbor last night. HKPF police report that the UCAS man, Raymond Black, was behaving erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to this shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Kindly Cheng taps the button again and the video closes. Wu puts his hands to his face. This just keeps getting worse. That was news I did not like. Raymond's dead. Puts his hand over his mouth, trying to process the information. He sways, and for a moment it looks as if he's going to pass out. Isabel reaches out to touch Wu, thinks better of it, and pulls back her hand. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but sorry. Raymond dies the same night we're ambushed? That's no coincidence. Oh, fucking way. Kindly taps the video closed. She hunts around the keypad and selects another button. I'm afraid that's not all, my darlings. This is security footage from Victoria Harbor from last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. The PDA shows silent, grainy video footage of Raymond sitting in the tea shop flanked by two guards. He's looking down at something in his hand, completely distracted. The footage continues and the camera displays several black-clad figures entering its field of view from different angles, guns ready. A tall, sharply dressed man in a suit walks briskly towards Raymond, flanked by two more. Raymond stands to face him and the camera gets a clear view of the suit's face, white plastic. His guards turn to draw weapons and muzzle flashes erupt from all sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down and his submachine gun fires wildly, hitting the camera. Wu puts his hands on the table and leans in. Those weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What's with that guy's face? Gabba reaches up to stroke the rat perched on his shoulder. Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask. Looks like some sort of semi-rigid plastic implant. Real craftsmanship. She pushes out her lower lip in appreciation. Quite the fashion accessory. It's also the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. This guy's either a fool or an arrogant son of a bitch. Either way, I'm gonna find him. Kindly Cheng watches Wu intently. I believe you. Wu stands back and turns to you. What now? We find plastic-faced man. We find out who this plastic-faced man is. Then we get some answers. With what resources? Cheng's eyes sparkle. I'm afraid there are some facts you're going to have to face. She puts on a grave face. You're alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how would you go about discovering what happened to Raymond without me? How would you survive? This is a topic that requires serious consideration. Kindly wipes her hand across a stack of tiles, spreading the ivory-colored pieces across the table. You've had a very long night, my sweets. Very long. And frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now. I promise you safety in my town for the night. We'll talk about the plastic-faced man tomorrow. Kindly gestures to Gobbet and Isabel. Ladies, go find our new friends a place to bed down in that rat's nest squat boat you call home. We'll all talk after you've slept. Figure out our next steps together. Yes, Auntie. Rat's nest squat boat. Can I ask you a question? No questions, my darling. Sleep. I'll figure out what to do with you in the morning. Let's go, Kira. I'm beat to hell. Okay. I guess we're going to a rat's nest squat boat, which might actually literally be a rat's nest, given what we've seen of our shaman friend there. Okay. Well, which way? We will find our new home. Aha! Over here. So we will enter this new home. next time. Because, oh, old hole. Okay, cool. This should be fun. So yeah, next time we will see what the inside of this boat has in store for us. It's probably not going to be quite as fancy as the place we had in Berlin, but, you know, you take what you can get. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!